Because I know I sent you guys like 2 million emails like every second.
I never got
Nobody got my email.
Yeah, you were a little
I didn't get any.
You know, shut up.
I didn't get it either.
Shut up now.
I felt a little
This
angry.
is what I wear all the time, and I'm not good at public speaking. You know what? My specialty was speaking during class, not during classes. So,
Right, Mr. Kumar?
That you're doing
except
well.
in his class, I didn't do that. So yeah, I'm doing okay now. But so Shelley wanted to say firm words, and
Shelley wants to say a few
yeah,
words.
she does. I mean,
Kathy asked me to say a few words, and then she emails me every 10 minutes for the last 2 weeks. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? It's like, just show up, okay? I really want to welcome everybody here today, and I am serious. There was supposedly a committee, but we would not be having this reunion if it was not for these two people right here. Okay, Kathy sent the emails and then sent the threats that Chuck would back it up by beating me up if I didn't do things, but these two did the website. How many of you, don't you love that website? Oh my word. Jason Platten, I wish he was here. When I saw his pictures and Darla's pictures, I'm like, pass. I've been to NASCAR races, I'm not sending that in. You know, it's like I am not sending that in. But the website, the books. How about those books? Can you believe that? Okay. Because they will not say anything, I am going to. Those books don't just happen and they don't just cost nothing. I am suggesting, and I'm not the only person who brought this up, that $10 to $15 a piece maybe to Kathy and Chuck. And we're hoping that will cover the book.
he said no. He said no.
Kathy, just chillax, right? Donna says. So anyway, and I did get a lot of other emails saying, you know what, please remember to thank Kathy and Chuck, because I am serious. I did nothing but reply to emails, and neither did any of the rest of us who were on the committee. I even missed the only meeting that we had. So, what? Sorry about that. But anyway, can you guys believe it's been 20 years? I cannot believe it. When my mom had her 20-year reunion, I thought they were a bunch of geeks. And now look at us, we're so normal. We are not a bunch of geeks. We're so young still, you know? Even this, let's hear it for Dandy Don. Thank you for taking your time to give the tour and show us the whole new school. And
well, maybe it makes up for all the aggravation I gave you 20 years ago.
Okay, that's a little bit. I cannot even imagine. I just want to say a few words before we do the slideshow, which they tracked down, added to, edited, redid the music, all that. You know, it's good to have an engineer in charge of these things, don't you think? Would you shut up and let me touch this?
Figure stand in the corner.
She's already in the front row, you know. I am sure that every one of us has been through a lot of stuff in our lives. Some of us went through some of that stuff in high school, and 20 years ago, many of us did not know how to handle that. Janelle, I'm so sorry that we didn't know how to handle it when you were having your baby, and I am so sorry. I feel so bad about that. We threw this little baby shower, and we thought we were doing so good, and now I think about that, I'm so sorry that you kind of went through that without us. Heather Severson, where is she? I am so, yes, Heather's here. She's joined the tour in progress. I cannot imagine what you went through dealing with no parents your senior year. I am so sorry that you had to go through that, and that too we didn't know what to do. I'm just so sorry about that. And then remembering Kim Good. I was working with Renee at the college when Kim was killed in that car accident, and how incredibly hard that was on Renee, and just what she talked about from that, and it's so hard to think of those kind of things. And I think, has anybody's life out here gone exactly the way you thought it was going to? Has anybody's? Even though we have now been away longer than we were together, much of our time together shaped our life, and I have to believe that. Do you remember our graduation night? Do you guys remember that? If you don't, you'll see some of it. Do you remember how excited we were and what some of our dreams were? Last year at the baccalaureate in Wilmer, it happened to be our pastor giving the speech, and he told the graduates, your dreams are going to get shattered. And then he kind of gave them some advice, but quite frankly, I wish someone would include me in on that before I started my life. But we have all had we've all reached some of our dreams, I'm sure, and we have all had some major, major heartaches. We have stood together at some of our parents' funerals and at other rough times in our lives. But we have come here and we have also celebrated our lives. We've celebrated weddings, we've celebrated babies, we have celebrated divorces. Some of us. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, yes. We have moved, we have everything. I will never forget Helen or Karen Bucky in her pink wedding dress. How cool that was. We have come here tonight to remember and to celebrate who we have become in the last 20 years. I recently had a shift in my thinking that I think showed my age. In my crowd, anytime somebody would say, where are you from? And I said, Battle Lake, they'd be like, oh, Stubbs. Well, about a month ago, I was talking to this man. He said, where are you from? I said, Battle Lake. He goes, oh, Balmoral. I'm like, I'm getting old. It's golfing now. It's not party time. There's lots of other things that are different in my life or phrases. Skid marks and Scratch Master now mean two different things than they did in high school. But that could just be because I have a little boy. I don't know. But we are going to watch this awesome slideshow. You know what I'm saying. If any of you have little boys, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't realize it started that early. But okay. We are going to watch a slideshow. Yes, we looked like that and we wore that. Yes, we did. And then we are going to hear from you. We want you guys to come and share your memories and celebrate. And so again, this slideshow is thank you very much to Kathy and Chuck.